Hey everyone, we'd love to hear from you. What tool review would you like us to create an in-depth analysis video on? Drop your suggestions in the comments below, and we will get started on making the most requested one. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, as we upload new tool insight every day.
Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, welcome back.
Today we're looking at something that I think is really relevant to almost all of us who care about making a difference in the world, and that is how to make your charitable giving more effective, especially over the long term.
Right.
We found some really interesting info on a platform called FreeWill.
Yeah, FreeWill.
And our goal today is to kind of unpack exactly how it works and how it could be a game changer, not just for nonprofits, but also for people like you who want to support the causes you care about.
Exactly. Yeah, we're going to be looking specifically at FreeWill, a platform that really focuses on making charitable donations easier and more accessible.
Okay, so making it easier, more accessible. That's the big idea here. But let's get into the specifics a little bit. How does FreeWill actually work? Like, what's the core function?
Well, at its heart, FreeWill provides tools and resources that make it easier to give to charities in a variety of ways.
Right.
And one thing that I think is really interesting is their planned giving suite, which focuses on these legacy gifts, the kind that can have a really significant impact over time.
Yeah, those future-oriented donations that a lot of people maybe don't think about as much.
Right, exactly. And FreeWill makes it really straightforward to include a charity in your will or set up a charitable trust.
So it's about kind of demystifying those bigger future donations, right?
Exactly. It takes the guesswork out of it.
I see.
And then they also have this other really cool suite of tools called the Smart Giving Suite.
Oh, okay.
And that one is all about optimizing the donations that you're making right now.
Got it.
So things like donor-advised funds, which are like little charitable investment accounts that can actually offer you some immediate tax benefits.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And it also supports gifts of appreciated stock or even cryptocurrency.
Wow. So that's really interesting because it's not just about giving cash. It's about
Right.
if you have other assets that you're looking to maybe donate in a more efficient way.
Exactly.
FreeWill provides a platform for that.
And, if you think about it from the donor's perspective, this empowers them to be more strategic with their giving, right?
Right.
And then for nonprofits, FreeWill offers these customizable tools and widgets that they can actually embed on their own websites.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, so it helps them better understand their donors' intentions and also makes the whole donation process just smoother and more user-friendly for everybody.
So it streamlines things on both sides, which is really important.
Exactly.
And one of the things I'm always curious about with these kinds of platforms is
Yeah.
how well are they actually being received? Like, what's the feedback?
Yeah, well, the user feedback for FreeWill is incredibly positive.
Oh, that's great.
Like, overwhelmingly positive. They have a 5-star average rating.
Wow.
And a lot of the nonprofits are reporting that FreeWill has significantly increased their capacity without them needing to hire additional staff.
Oh, wow. So it really is making them more efficient.
Exactly. And they also consistently praise the platform's support team, which is always a good sign.
That's huge. When you're dealing with something like this, you want to know that there's somebody there to help you out if you need it.
Absolutely. And here's another really impressive stat that organizations that are using FreeWill have seen their legacy societies grow by over 170%.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a testament to how effective the platform is in encouraging people to think about their long-term giving.
So really, it's a win-win, right? I mean, the nonprofits are getting access to these more efficient and potentially larger tax-smart donations.
Exactly.
And then donors are getting a much simpler way to give.
It's all about making philanthropy more accessible.
And potentially having a bigger impact.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's amazing.
And I think what's really interesting is how FreeWill is sort of changing the way we think about and engage in philanthropy as a whole.
I think you're right, because it used to be that planned giving was this really complicated thing that only wealthy people really had access to. But FreeWill is making it much more accessible to everyone.
Exactly. It's democratizing philanthropy.
So to kind of wrap things up, we've seen how FreeWill acts as this connector between donors and nonprofits.
Yeah, a bridge.
Right. It makes it easier for everyone to navigate both immediate and future charitable giving in a more efficient and impactful way.
It's really about empowering people to give in a way that aligns with their values and their goals.
And on that note, I think it's worth leaving our listeners with this thought, with tools like FreeWill continuing to evolve. How might this shift the future of philanthropy as a whole?
Yeah, it's exciting to think about.
And what new opportunities might this create for your own charitable goals, whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned philanthropist?
There's a lot to consider.
It's definitely food for thought. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into FreeWill, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Bye-bye.